So, welcome to East Cowes Marina, everyone. We're really excited to be here today. My name's Tim Ferrero from Hampshire and Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust, and what we're doing here today is that we're launching the new installation of a Seabin on the Isle of Wight, and our Seabin is just over this fence here. So what is a Seabin? Well, the clue's in the name. It really is a bin. It works in the marine environment, and what it does is it collects plastic and other litter from the marine environment. And in recent years we've really gained an understanding of quite how important plastics are as pollutants in the marine environment. They've got some rather undesirable properties. They are persistent. They take years and years to biodegrade, and big plastics get eaten by big animals, break down into smaller plastics which get eaten by smaller animals, fish, seabirds, fish that we eat. They get broken down more and more into microplastics and nanoplastics, small enough to get into our bodies and even into our cells. So marine plastics are a serious pollution problem. So the Seabin really is a bit of a beacon of hope, because what a Seabin does, as it sits here in the water, gently taking water over its lip into the bin, it does collect some of that plastic litter so that it can be removed from the environment. So that's a real positive thing in itself. Of course, it's not going to solve the entire problem of plastics in the marine environment. So the other really important thing it does is it's visible, and we have our fantastic information board here that tells people about what the Seabin is doing. And so what we hope is that through people seeing this Seabin, seeing the plastic it's collecting, it reminds them of this project, of this problem in the marine environment, and hopefully inspires them to look after what they do with plastics themselves, using fewer disposable plastic items and being really careful about the way that they recycle or dispose of plastics. Because the key thing is, if we can inspire people to put less plastic into the marine environment in the first place, then eventually we'll have less of a problem and we won't need Seabins anymore. So that's a really important role that it's playing for us. We're here on the Medina River, which empties straight out into the Solent, one of our most fantastic, diverse marine habitats that we've got, a highly protected marine area. And so we want to reduce all of those pressures on our local marine environment so everyone can enjoy them and can really benefit from the services, the food and the protections that they provide. So one little Seabin doing a very big job, and I just want to mention, obviously, as a wildlife trust, we've helped with the installation of this Seabin and the provision of the information through our Secrets of the Solent project, but there are other really important partners involved, and so I'd like now to hand over to one of those from DP World.
I'm Mark Cooper, of Head of Operations at DP World Southampton. We're delighted to work with the Wildlife Trust in funding this Seabin, supporting the Solent and its diverse coastal habitat. DP World UK is doing everything we possibly can to maintain marine environment and do what we can, and through our support and network, we, as part of our global commitment and our policy, is to do this today. So I'm very proud to be here to open the Seabin.
Hi, my name is Ben Lippiett. I'm proudly here representing Boatfolk. Boatfolk are a boating business all about getting people afloat, having fun on the water, and really doing all we can to help promote sustainable boating and sustainable activity in and around the water. We've got a number of action-based strategies. We really want to not be talking the talk, but actually doing things like the Seabin, seeing that at our sites. We've got 11 wonderful locations around the UK, and such action-based plans include we've got a mascot scheme. Each site has a mascot, a species which we can actually actively do something to stick up for and tangibly help, protect, let them thrive. We are doing all we can to help increase the pump out facilities, really reducing the black water pollution in water as well. So we've got those are a number of strategies, including also our reducing our carbon footprint. We are very pleased to say now over to renewable energy supply for all of our 11 fabulous locations. And amongst other things, we have a war on plastic, very much at the front of everyone's minds at the moment. Comes in kind of two parts, if you like, using our networks and resources to help influence, educate, change behaviours, and very much the case with the Seabin. This is a great tool for really inspiring people when you see the breadth of the litter and waste which is collected by it. And each and every one of us as consumers make choices on a daily basis. Do we go for needless single-use plastic, and not just the use of that, but actually how we then get rid of such waste? So we really are keen to help change behaviours where possible, but also it's to roll our sleeves up and get stuff out of the water, and the Seabin really does a great job on that. We do it around all of our marinas, we litter pick, but this Seabin is constantly collecting waste out of the water. Every single piece of plastic and rubbish, I heard a stat, I think 19 tonnes of rubbish worldwide every minute go in the marine environment. We've really got to get a grip and do all we can to make a change. And this is a great example of that. Every piece that we get from the marine environment, from this Seabin, is a win. Otherwise, left in the marine environment, as Tim said, we'll just break into more and more pieces, ad infinitum, and just create a larger problem further down the line. So thank you to very much DP World for paying for this, and Hampshire and Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust for bringing it together, and very proudly got it at East Cowes Marina. We look forward to making a big change. Thank you.